Hello, everyone. My name is Leela. I'm just going to say that because we're doing the 20 questions. And since it's to get to know each other, I'm going to start with telling you my name. And I'm with Yuri, which I changed in her sleeper. She was in Canada Day out. Well, for Canada Day, she was dressed in red and had some pink and everything. She had red. So that's what I said. Anybody had red or white or red and white or words that's even with words or not that and or with the maple leaf or not that said that or that said Happy Canada Day or something that says about Canada Day. Any of these would work. All I've seen is just a couple people doing it, not many. So, anyways, um, so yeah, I'm hoping to see more people. I'm giving everybody a week to at least do the questionnaire video where you just write down things. You don't have to do a video like I do, just write things down on our site. So we see that you're interested in participating. Anyways, I'll start. Okay, so the first question, since I'm doing the questionnaire, is what is your favorite color? My favorite color, well, first I've added another favorite color that I've recently found that I really love. So my favorite color is green, then purple, and yellow. Those are my favorite colors. Those three colors. So yeah, green is just something special to me. So yeah, like nature and everything around. And so next is what is your favorite food? I really like fish, like sushi stuff. Like I love those raw fish stuff. I don't know, I just in love with that Japanese food. What else? I love beets. Beets is one of my favorite vegetable actually. Love, love, love beets. I love cherries. That's another food I love. I love cherries a lot. And well, I'm trying to think if anything else that I like, love, love, love. No, I can't think of anything else. But yeah, those are the foods that I love very much. So yeah, that's okay. Next. Number three, what is my favorite holiday? It's called Samhain in the pagan community. I'm not putting myself in a cave pagan. I'm um, spiritual, so I'm a big wide range. So I'm not gonna go. But anyways, it's called Samhain. It's usually the Halloween holiday. So Halloween or Samhain is the day. That's my favorite holiday. Um, Different from people who think you get candy giving out all that stuff. That's not what we do. Well, we do that too, but for the kids. But we um, light up candles to celebrate with people that has passed on. And so we light up candles and we say the names of a specific person who's passed away, and yeah, and then we just let it burn for a while, and then when we're done, we I use my fingers to take up the light out the candle, whatever. But yeah, you can burn the candle until it's down. So if you're gonna do that, it's good to have smaller candles because you don't really want to burn a candle for a long, long time. And yeah, sorry. So next one. Um, oh, my eye. Sorry, my eye is bothering me. What type of collection do you have? Okay, so my collection that I have is I collect Cabbage Patch dolls. I have maybe not as much as a lot of people, but I think I have like 14 or 15 Cabbage Patch. Yeah, they're special meaning to me since in the past my father was a was um, an orphan who grew up in a home with nuns. So my dad, when he grew up, when he was 18, he couldn't stay there, so he was let out. But since he didn't learn too much about the world, he was like a homeless man for a while. But then he met my grandfather, and things got better for him, and he had a really good job. And yeah, well, good job. I mean, it's cleaning in a hospital, but still, you know, he got a job, something that he can do. So yeah, and so that is blah, blah, blah. Yeah, so that's where it came to me. Okay, sorry, yeah. Cabbage Patch Dolls. Cabbage Patch Dolls are supposedly like they grow from the cabbage and then they become orphans, you can say, until somebody adopts them. So for me, it was a special meaning to it because since my dad, so I love collecting them. I keep the names they give them, and they're special in my collection. I don't carry them around like when I carry these ones, but I'll take one out sometimes when I say, oh, it's this one's birthday. I'll take it out and do some special things with them and stuff like that. Yeah. So yeah, I love to collect Cabbage Patch. So if anybody is willing to, you know, if they have Cabbage Patch they don't want, I'm like, please, I can have it sometimes. I know the doll shows, they'll have Cabbage Patch, and I usually try to buy at least one from them. Yeah, if I could buy them all, I would, seriously. Oh, so yeah. Um, Now, okay, next thing. Um, just a minute. Where do I live? I live in Canada, Ottawa. I live in Ottawa, part of Canada. So we have, I think all of Canada have the different seasons, like winter, summer, spring, and fall. But some places are a little warmer than here because if you live in BC, it's warmer than here. Our winters are cold, can be cold, down to minus 40 sometimes. But most of the time, like minus 20, 30s, that's where it goes down to. But we've had a minus 40 before. So cold, cold, cold here. That's Celsius. In Fahrenheit, I'm not sure what's minus 40 for Fahrenheit. Anyways, so yeah. And so our summers are hot and humid, and it's already very hot and humid. So I can only imagine how Florida, where they live, how hot and humid is there, because I know there's humidity there. So I'm not sure how hot it is. So yeah. So yeah, the weather's, yeah, it's better to come here. I'd say my favorite time of year is fall because the weather seems to stay about the same. It's not too cold, not too hot. It's just perfect for me. And some people love spring too because of it, but I love fall. Fall is definitely the weather I love. Um, Next one, number 6, is what's your favorite pastime? I love to watch anime. I love to draw and color. Let me see. And I'm trying to find that. I want to sell the stuff that I make. So, I'm trying to have my friends help me so I can put like a price onto something and so that I can start selling my stuff. But this I just made tonight. This is, I want to make something like a, for a book, you know, God, now I lost the name. But yeah, this is some of my work. This is just one thing that I do. And I'm willing to sell some of my stuff. And I'm also willing to do giveaways if people are willing to join. And if there's only one person, you know, it's fun, but it gets boring. We would like to have more prizes for more people who join. But if you're the only one that joins, the one person that joins will get the prize. Anyway, so that's what I'm willing to do. And so yeah, so this I want to make a oh, what is it, bookmark. That's right. And so it's a bit small, so the next one, now that I know how small it becomes, the next one I'm going to make is I'm going to poke holes in it and add like a string decoration to it. And yeah, I love to do string knotting and stuff, but I find it takes too much time. This is faster, and I love to draw. Drawing is my favorite. So this is just one thing of what I made. I've made necklaces, earrings, all kinds of stuff. I haven't been lucky in selling much of my work. So my friend, like I said, she's trying to help me try to get this all together. Yeah. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. And so, okay, so that's my next thing. So yeah, that's something I want to sell. That, or I might find a piece of clothing at some point, some clothes, and put them aside, and that could be another thing. I'm also thinking of making shirts, t-shirts with designs on them. That's my other idea. So if anything, that will be given out if you guys are interested in our group and getting to know each other. That's what we want. I also like to play games. I like video games. And another thing that maybe, like, this is what the people do not know about you, which I'm going to add to that too because it goes together. I like board games. My husband, my kids, we've played board games with my husband. My husband is another one that loves board games. We've played board games together. So another thing that people don't know about me is, okay, I'm an animal lover. I like all kinds of animals, and I love the country. And I loved it when I lived in the country where we had chicken and pigs and stuff like that. We would get like our own eggs, and I liked our garden. We would plant. I love gardening. I love being in the garden. I love planting things. Sorry about that. Taylor, can you get me something to drink, please? Yeah, that's my son. Sorry about that. And Taylor, please.
Wait, what?
Can you get me something to drink, please? My throat is bothering me. I know there's
What do you want to
some.
drink?
My bottle of like drink thing there.
The purple one or the white one?
The white one. Uh. So sorry. Yeah. Thank you. I love shopping. That's the other thing.
Yes, you do.
But not for me. I love shopping for my dolls. I'm a shopaholic.
I gotta tease
Seriously,
you once
when
in
it
a
comes
while.
to my dolls, yeah.
I gotta tease you
That's my
once in a
son. So yeah, I'm a shopaholic when it comes to my dolls. That's something you don't know about me, but something my pastime. Yeah. If I have the money and I need to go to the store, I will. Or if I have the money and I can get some stuff online which is good prices, I'm gonna buy it for my dolls, not for me. I went to the store one day for me just to get a couple things. I got bored for shopping for me. So I was so bored and tired of shopping for myself. I went into the doll area and just got more clothes for my dolls. That's how it works for me. So I'm trying to think if there's anything else that's my favorite pastime. Do you have any idea, Kevin? Just a minute. I will have to pause this for a moment. Okay, sorry, buddy. Everybody, I was talking to Sarah, my friend. Anyways, the next one was my addiction, which I already talked about. My biggest addiction is, because I don't think I have another addiction, is buying clothes for my dolls. I'm a baby clothes shopaholic. If I find anything I really love, I have to buy it. There's only one thing. When I say shopaholic, I'm not gonna, like some people, I'll buy similar things, the same color or whatever. I like different things. I do buy like different clothes, different things. If I do buy copies and that's really by accident, because I've done it online where I bought 2 times the same shoe, for example. That has happened to me. I gave one to Sarah because I don't need 2 pairs of the same shoes. So that's, I know some people will do it, especially if they have twins and stuff like that. But for me, and I don't really want twin dolls, but I mean, just for me, I don't want to have two of the same. So yeah, but yeah, for shopping, there you go. I'm a shopaholic. Um, yeah, and next thing, do you bring your special friends or dolls out? If yes, where? First of all, yeah, I bring my dolls out. I bring them shopping, to the store. I bring them many places. Not to my doctor's office, but when I go out, just when I go out, I'll bring them with me a lot of times. So yeah, I do bring them out. And shopping or something, I just bring them out for a walk, or I want to cuddle them, or activities that we go do. I will bring them. I'll bring them when I have visits with my son. Yeah, that was the other thing that you don't know about me. I was gonna say, yeah, I have my two boys. My oldest is 18, so he lives with me now. My youngest is 10, and so yeah, my kids don't live with me. With my health issues and everything and problems, yeah. Yeah, that's the other thing. I don't work, and I know that's further up in the questions. We ask you what you do. I don't work. I've had leukemia as a child, and I was 9.5 when I got leukemia. I was 13 months in the hospital. I got out at 12. So I had that, and I've had um, um, small intestinal obstruction most of all my life, and so I was in pain all the time. I had not leukemia. I had chemotherapy done to me. I've had radiation from head to toe. I've had my sister's bone marrow transplant, which didn't work right away. They didn't think I was gonna live actually, but it worked after. So yeah, and then I didn't have leukemia for many years. I did have tummy issues, that small intestinal obstruction, and I also have IBS as an adult. So yeah, I've had I have had fibroids that I was bleeding internally. I had to get operated to get that out. They took out my uterus, and my ovaries are still there, but it took out my uterus completely. So I can't have any children. I don't want any more. I'm good. I've had my 3 kids. Two, like I said, I have 2 here, and I have one that was my middle child. He passed away in 2007. He was born in 2004. He was 3 when he died. So that's yeah, very difficult thing. But anyways, yes. So where was I again? Damn it. La, la, la. Yeah, yes. Yeah, my health issues. Yeah, okay. I see fibrofog. I do have fibromyalgia. Um, I, and I have carpal tunnel and arthritis starting. Um, I have IBS. With all my health issues, on top of that, I cannot drink milk. So I'm intolerant to some milk stuff, like anything except cheese. I'm good. Everything else makes me sick. Even cheese is actually starting to be in that category. I have to go for the very light cheese. I used to love the strong cheese. Now I can't eat that. It hurts my tummy. So yeah, that's going away. I can't. So soon I don't think I'll be able to have cheese. I'm gluten intolerant too, because gluten gives me a lot of pain. Like I said, I've been had a lot of pain most of my life. So I have that. I am following a low residue diet, for all my problems. So yeah, I have like these three diets that I'm following, which is to keep me from. So taking these diets actually helped me a lot from reducing a lot of the pains I have, especially my tummy. They're very strict. I've been operated multiple times, 6, 7, 8 times. I'm not sure, but very many times. So yeah, I've been in hospital, like I said. Was it last year? I've been in hospital, and this year I'm in hospital again. Oh yeah, I have polyps. Not going to go too far with that, but yeah, they have to remove them. I'm going back in the hospital next week for. I'm going to hospital on Thursday, so I got some things to do. So yeah, it's a constant thing. That's a lot of time I say the hospital is my second home, because I know that some people on here where I was talking to, they also have health issues. So yeah, it's crazy. So yeah, I tried to do nursing. I tried to take some other courses, but with the health in my body, I could not complete them. Which frustrates me because I always wanted to be a nurse since I was little. That's maybe something else you didn't know about me. I wanted to be a nurse when I was little, and it didn't work out because as I was getting nearing the end of my class, I ended up having to go into the hospital with really bad belly pains again. So I went in the hospital, and when I got out, they said, no, I can't complete my course. I got to start the next year, which was a bad thing for them to do for me because I lost a lot of information. My mind didn't work as well. And anyways, just things did not work well. And from then on, yeah. So I do a lot of other things to keep myself going. I don't give up. I just keep going, keep going, keep going. I love to draw, so I'm trying to do stuff to make a bit, to do things to try to make a bit of money. So that's what I've been trying to do in my life, and just not give up. That's the best thing I can do. Even with pain every day, I have to keep going. Yeah. So I don't, like I said, I don't have a job. I already said, because 10 is what type of occupation do you have? I don't have a job, so I've told you what I do. Instead, I'm an animal lover. I love animals. I love the country. I love, like I was talking about before, I've had rabbits. I've had rats. I've had dogs. I've had cats. I have one dog right now in my house. I don't have any more animals. Um, I we're working on we want to get another dog so that my dog can have a friend to play with. We're thinking, we're also working at getting some rats because we want them. My oldest son, he wants, we don't know what he's going to get or what he wants to get. We're still waiting on that. But yeah, definitely an animal lover. I love every animal. Well, one other thing you want to know is I have a fear of one animal. That's why my friend laughs at me. I'm scared of ostriches, and I think it has to do with my childhood. But not that I hate them. I don't hate them. I said I love all animals, but I'm scared of them. So yeah, so that's another issue. But my friend laughing at me. I mean, she's scared of giraffes, and I'm scared of ostriches. So anyways, so yeah. What? Come on, come on up, come on up, come on, come on up, come here. Here, you want to see my dog there for a minute? Say hello, puppy. Say hello. Look. Say hello on the camera. Hey, say hello. Yeah, and it's fun to see that there's some people here too that I know someone that has a lot of animals on our site, and yeah, it's fun to see. It's fun to see how many people love animals, and so yeah, and like I said, when we lived in the country, we've had pigs and chickens, and my dad even had a sheep. He had geese. So yeah, we're definitely animal lovers in this family. We're all animal lovers. I know Taylor said, my oldest son, who lives with me, one of his favorite animals are cats, and I'm a wolf lover. I love wolves. So yeah, I have my dog that I love. I love owls. Uh, and I love owls. I'm trying to get a collection of owls. And dragonflies. Dragonflies, definitely dragonflies. So yeah, so these are things that I love. Okay, stop it, please. No, no, yeah, no, no. Good boy. Um, okay, I started collecting. I mean, first of all, I started to I loved animals since I'm little, like I said. No, not animals. I've loved. No, sorry, I didn't say that. I love dolls since I've been little. When I was younger, we had cabbage. Not really cabbage. Sorry, I'm talking messed up. See, my brain gets all confused. Okay, when I was small, I had Barbies. I would play with Barbies, dolls. We did had clothes and stuff like that, and I played it with Barbies until I was 18 because of things that happened in my family where we had to grow up a lot quicker because we went through traumatic events. That's where I'm going with that. And so, yeah, so I had Barbies until I'm 18. And then for a while, I didn't have Barbies or any dolls for a while. And I think I met my husband. And when we were together, I found out that he had like teddy bears that his grandmother or his mother made for him. So I started taking, there were specific ones that I didn't want the kids to play with, so I put in our bedroom, and they're still there, and he's still there, I should say. I know I showed a picture of him because there is a video where I show him there. Because I'm re-saying things that I've already said. I'm talking about things that I've already talked about many times. But since this is a video where we're getting to know each other, I might as well put it in again. So yeah, that. So after that, I just started reading and learning about Cabbage Patch Kids more, and something about it got me very interested, and I started collecting them. I would buy them in the stores or find online. I think one of my dolls, her name is Juliet. I have to bring it down at some point or show my collection. But anyways, I found her online, and she's one of the older dolls, and somebody had, and so I got her. Plus, from that same lady that I went to find, it was Kijiji, that same lady that I found, that she gave me the Cabbage Patch, also gave me a female teddy bear. Again, I'd have to show her. She's very pretty. I think you might have seen her in my other videos. Anyways, so I had her, and she stays in our room. Was not played with. For me, she's like a collectible. She's important. So yeah, I do have teddy bears I collect, but they're small. Like I have, I think, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I have 4. But yeah, kind of a collection. But yeah, I have teddy bears. I have Cabbage Patch. Yeah. So yeah, I should collect Cabbage Patch. And then later on, I wanted bigger dolls. My nose is itchy. Sorry, everybody. I wanted bigger dolls. No, realistic dolls. More realistic dolls. So I was looking online, and because I was trying to look at, I went to Walmart. There was like nothing too realistic. I went to Toys R Us. I couldn't find anything very realistic. So I said, that's it. I'm tired of this. I don't know. For comfort, I think I really wanted it more for comfort because I didn't have my kids with me. I don't know if it was at that time I didn't have kids with me. But anyways, I wanted them for comfort. So I went online and I saw something called JC Toys. So I went there and I found a site where they have dolls that look very realistic. So that's where I got my first doll. She was an African 15-inch doll. Her name is, yeah, I think Angelina. And so okay, I got her, and then at some point I gave her to my friend's daughter, and then after that, I was looking online for another. Well, I don't know if it was after that or some. No, I had the doll before. Okay, sorry, never mind. When I got that doll. After that, I got my other doll before I gave her to my friend's daughter. Anyways, after that, I got another doll. His name is Malachi. Right now, I can't really show him unless you want to see a doll with no eyes in parts, because I want to get him painted to look better. But I'm sure you've heard this in the other video too. And I got him, and he's my favorite, my go-to baby. He's my best of all. So him, I want to get him repainted and see if I can get him better looking. So yeah, that. Then I got Isabella that you've seen in the background. I got her Ashton Drake. She got her from Ashton Drake. She's the doll, if you find, with the Christian gown. She is with the Christian gown, which is like $299. I know she's $300. I paid $300 for her, and she's not going anywhere. And yeah, she looks like my two boys, the one that passed away and my youngest boy. So that, and then I got Yuri, this doll, and she was on eBay. I got her from eBay, and yeah, she is another doll that I really like. We fixed her. I had to fix her because when she came, there was things that I didn't like about her body. There was actually a hole at the lower part of her body that I had to sew all over again. We also took our dolls apart. We got to learn how to take our dolls apart because there was things that were in there we didn't want. I bought Sarah's first dolls. On top of that, after that, I got her Loriana. I got her Michael, and then I got Aluna. I got Aluna, and she is my African doll. She's a newborn from I think it's newborn something, and I can't remember, from a box. She's an older doll, and she is all vinyl, like whole body vinyl. She is squishy. She's not hard like plastic. She's not hard. She's soft. Because the other doll I had, it's actually a Behringer doll. That one, that was a 15-inch. That was from JC Toys. She was a Behringer, and she was hard. Like everything was hard. Where her, she's soft. So that's something I like about that she's not as hard as the other one. And so after that, I got I think I got no. Before her, I got a Luna. No, try give me a minute. Yeah, okay. Before I Luna, I got yeah, that's right. I got another doll from a doll show, and she is Odell. So Odell, I got Odell, which is a doll that Sarah has now. Aluna Odell. She got her because after the next time I got another African doll, which is a Luna. I had two African dolls. So Sarah says, could I get one? Because you have two. Could I get her? And I was very hesitant because I really did like her. But I liked them both. They were different African dolls. So I said, okay, you can have her. Because if it wasn't you, I don't think I could give her away. Because I still do love her. Yeah. So, yeah, that was her. And then I got Aluna, which Aluna is the softest of my, other than my, these are different. The softness in here is different on this doll. But I mean, my other, she's the softest of those vinyl doll that I have, not these ones. So that was that. And so I got that Aluna after that. And then I got, Evan. Evan was mine. And the story was that, well, Sarah, my friend, she had her nephews actually that she cannot see, and one of them looks like Evan, and she seems sad because even though she was like the auntie to them, because we worked it out that way, she seemed like every time I would take him or something to be missing something. She seemed like she was missing. And I could see it in her eyes that she was a bit sad, that she wanted a doll like him. And I said, you know what, Sarah? You can have him. You seem to need him more than I do, because she did look sad when she'd see him. And I just couldn't deal with it anymore. I love that doll. I love his sculpt, his mouth. He had like a tiny, cute little tiny mouth. I love that doll. But because she looked very sad, I had to give him to her. So that's the reason I gave him to her. And so, yeah. So that was that. That's mostly the dolls that I got that looks like reborn. The ones that like Yuri. So I trying to think if there's anything else. Yeah. Oh yeah, and I got some kits. Sarah has a kit that I gave to her because she was thought about having another doll, and I said, well, here, take my kit. I was gonna make him a boy. I think she's gonna make him a boy because he looks more like a boy. And so I also have a girl kit. So when I send them to mine anyways, when I send mine to the artist, I will tell you I'm reborn, pregnant, or I'm waiting for my doll to be made. I will do the same thing for Malachi because he's going to be made too. So when that happens, definitely we'll do a box opening of them. So yeah, just picking up money for right now and hoping to get them as soon as I can. Yeah. So that's it. I know my girl won't be until sometime this fall. Him, hopefully sooner. We don't know yet. I don't know yet. Depends how much the lady wants for him. So yeah. But I'm hoping to get him in back as soon as I can because he's just... I miss him, holding him and everything like that. So that's what it is about. The stories about my dolls, I should say. So that's why, because I've always loved dolls. Is the reason why I started collecting dolls. If there would be a fire, what would you say? Well, first of all, my animals would be, I'd save them first. That's for sure. Make sure everybody in the house is out, especially my animals. And then, if I could, I would bring out some of my dolls, if I have the chance, if I can. If not, well, even though there's no other make of hers, I will have to. I just find something else. They're not as important as my family and my animals, and so they are very important, but not the same. And so yeah, if I'm capable, yeah, I would try to save some of my babies. I don't think I could save all. I have cabbage patches and dolls everywhere, and I have a collection of owls and all that stuff. I couldn't bring everything, but definitely my family, which my animals are part of. Then, if I have a chance, then my dolls, because my kids' family, my kids are older, so, but still, I'd make sure everybody else is safe first. Okay, what do you believe in, and do you believe in something? That's a complicated thing. I don't want to, because everybody is allowed to believe in what they're allowed to believe. I'm not a person to judge anyone. I don't want to say too much. I know I believe in angels. Strong believe in angels. They've been with me in my life. They did a lot. I'm not going any further than that because I don't want to get into the whole thing. Because I am, like I said before, I'm spiritual. I do believe in a lot of religions. I don't put myself in a box. I'm not in any box religion. So that's all I'm going to say because it's complicated. That's why I put this issue saying you don't have to answer it if you don't want to. So this is the most I'm going to get into it. Yeah, I believe in angels. That's it. A lot for what happened in my life. And I do believe in a lot of religions that there's around here, around everywhere in the world. So yeah, that's how far I'm going. So yeah, I'm not going to go any further than that because I know people, I mean, I do not judge people, but I know people take stuff bad sometimes, so I don't want to get into it. Are you married or single? I am married and I have a with my husband. My oldest child is not my husband's child, but for us he is. For us he is. He's yeah. And so yeah, like I said, my youngest and the one that passed away are his children. So yeah, so I'm married to a wonderful man who who accepts me the way I am, who accepts my collections, my craziness, my everything. He's just a wonderful person. He's there for me, and that's what he does. Yeah, he's just. What type of music do I like? Okay, don't know if anybody knows Charisse. She's an incredible singer. Her voice can reach high notes. Actually, her. Sorry, Charisse is him now. Sorry about that. He can sing high tunes, and I don't know. I love that guy. I love. And so that's one. I love Tim Minchin. I joked around and said he's actually from Australia but lives in the UK. And I've said that if it was a possibility, he would have been one of my husbands, definitely, because he's so like wow. So that's another one. Um, that sings. I'm trying to think here. Oh, Kenny Rogers. Really love him. He has this roughness to his voice that I really love. Um, singers, music. I love pop. Some country. I love a whole variety. I love classical music. I love music that for meditation with wind and air. I can go on and on and on and on if you want. I love all kinds of music, all kinds. Even rap, the good stuff, not the stupid rap that people sing with swearing, all that stuff. You don't have to do that. But yeah, so I have a wide range of music that I love. So I'll listen to a lot. Like Lady Gaga, I'll listen to. I'm not saying she's my favorite, but she's good, Lady Gaga. And so yeah, others. And yeah, so I'm just open to music, to listen to music. And if people want to share music, I'm okay with that. Yeah. Like to learn new stuff. If there's new music out there, yeah, definitely. I know some people that has done some stuff that say you want to listen, and yeah, of course, and I do. And there's a person that plays music, and it's really nice. Like yeah, so I'm very open. Did you ever go to a doll show? Oh yes, many now. Um, if yes, how did you feel the first time? Overwhelmed. The first time I went, I was like, so shocked at how many types of dolls and stuff out there. I felt overwhelmed actually. But as I go, as I go more and more, I get used to it. So I don't feel all over. Man, I can look around and say, okay, this is where I want to go. This is what I want to look at. Mostly it's Cabbage Patch, but I will also look at older dolls and see if there's anything I like. Does it happen? It happens. There's something I like in the older dolls. So I do like older dolls, depending. I'm specific in what I like, but I do like older dolls. Um, so yeah, that's what it is. What type of clothing do you like on your dolls? Old fashioned, recent clothes, clothes that fit their type of skin tone. Because not all dolls look good in every single clothes. Sometimes some dolls look better in some outfits than others. Like Yuri is really pretty in this pink, and I know Luna would be looking. Not Luna. Isabella would look nice in this. Luna too, but Isabella would look nice in. Isabella looks better in lighter colors, so I would put her in lighter colors. When I put really dark colors like red or harsh colors, well, the one she's wearing is not bad with the dots on it, but there are colors sometimes that are strong that she doesn't look good with. So yeah, I like to dress my dolls in colors that are specific, like Yuri, with her skin tone and everything. I can I can use orange on her. Some orange colors is fine. Where if I put that on some other dolls, it would look silly. Aluna, which looks good with she looks in a lot of clothes. She also looks with certain bright clothes, you know. They also Isabel Yuri also looks good in like strange colored, like I said, like the orange. Strange colored clothes fits her really nice. So yeah, like Peach and all that stuff. I think Peach would fit Isabella too, but just the weirder clothes. She looks good in that. So yeah. So I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I'm missing here. Blah, 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 blah. I was going to say something and I completely lost my focus of what I wanted to say. Um, so yeah, everybody join in our fun. Like I said, if you don't join in, we're going to ask you. We're going to go to each of you and ask you if you're still interested. And if you're interested, please try to join in. If you don't understand something, the best person to talk to is me. Sarah can talk to you, but she's not as good at typing, or not comfortable, sorry, at typing, because she gets the migraine, she doesn't feel good, and she can't write. I have days, I have bad days too. But, I mean, if you want to type, I'm better at it, because Sarah, when she's not in her best feeling times, it's harder for her. So, yeah, and if you have questions, if something you don't get, you don't understand, even the weekly things that we talk about. If you don't understand something, you can tell me. You can write to me. I'm there. I'm there often. I try to be there as much as I can. You know, to help out, to get our site, keep our site going. So yeah, please, please, please tell me if there's something you don't get, to ask me. It's the way to get to know each other. We want to be there for each other. So when you came in to join our group, that's what we wanted to do, is we wanted you to get with you, talk with you. We can do chatting together. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. If you want to chat to us, we will write back to you. Definitely. I try to get to people as fast as I can if I have to. I will. If there's a day I can't make it, I'll try another day. So yeah. Anyways, I can't think of anything now. If anything comes up that I might have forgotten, I think I'll come back. But for now, thank you for watching. Oh yeah, and if after the questionnaires you don't answer me, then it's bye. We're not going to keep people that don't want to join or not doing anything, okay? Because we're trying to make friends, not just people just sitting there on our site and not doing anything. We want people to join, whatever it is. It doesn't have to be every single day that we do something. No, you can choose one, even two, whatever you want to do. But please start joining us. We want to make friends. Okay? So, thank you for watching, and bye for now.